Hey guys, so today I want to show you some tips and tricks in this game called 2048. I'm totally addicted to that game. I also got a comment about another game called Threes, which seems to be, some people are claiming that it's better than 2048. So I might check out that game as well. But in this video I just want to show you some of the tips and tricks in this cool puzzle game that I made a gameplay with a few days ago, and I used to love this game. 2048. So my high score is like, I'm not an expert at this game, but I got to 1024, a 1024 tile, which is pretty high. So I just want to give you some tips and tricks from what I've seen. I've been trying to find a good video about it on YouTube, and I found a few and I tried to apply it. So my best score is 15,000. So basically what you want to do, if you're a total noob at this, is you want to try to get all the big numbers up into a corner, and you also want to fill like one whole row with tiles ranging from the highest to lower and lower. So let's say we have a high number here like 8, then split it by half. So if you have 8 here, go to 4 here, and then a 2 here, and then you continue to increase the numbers. So I'm just going to start off here by getting a number here. So let's say now that, let's say I start in this corner and that I want to have like the highest number up here. So let's just fill a tile here. So you can see we're just going to place some. There you go. So now you can see I have a high number up there in the corner. I mean, it could be any corner, but it seems to be working pretty good to play in one of these corners. So you can see I have a high number now. So now I just want to continue to increase it and have one whole row here filled. So I'm just gonna continue on. There we go. And now I don't want to go to the right. I never want to take that one out of its position, but sometimes you will have to do it because there's no other choice. But try to fill then the other row here, and then you can start to play the game. But continue to have it up here in the corner and have high numbers close to it. So now I'm just gonna put the 2 down here, and now what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna increase the numbers, continue to play the game. So I'm now I want to get like 16, or I want to get the half of 32 right here. So I want to get 16 here, and then I want to get 8 here, then I want to get 4 here. But if I see the opportunity already that I can increase this number to 64, I'm definitely going to do it. But if you can't, then you continue to increase these numbers. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go down. Always try to remember what your plan or your goal is, because it could be very easy to become like confused. So my goal here is to increase this one to 16. So I'm just going to increase it to 16. And you can see it's fairly easy when you have a goal in mind. Now I want to increase this one to 8. Oh my god, I made a mistake. So now you can see I actually made a mistake by moving this one up here. So basically, if I would have been unlucky here, then maybe a tile would have spawned here, and then I have just suddenly lost my position there, which is pretty bad actually. So now you can see here, sometimes you get in one of these area. Right now you can see that this one is not filled. That is really bad, because I can't go down because there's no tile to move. I can't move here, and I don't want to move here because I never want to lose my position. So what I'm going to try to do here is now, just because this one is filled, what we can do is just continue like that. But then go back to the position as quickly as you can. So now what I'm gonna do here is, and now I have a very good position here, 32, 16, 8. Now just continue with this one. So half, continue with the half here. So there we go. You can see, bam, and it becomes very easy to play when you have like a goal amount. Oh, now I made that mistake again. So you can see it's very easy to make mistakes in the beginning. And don't be too scared of doing mistakes, because, I mean, it's a fun game. So now I want to get 32 here. So each time you do this, you have to think more all the time. So let's see here. I'm gonna I want to increase that one. Should I? I mean, you also have, of course, sometimes maybe you just want to try to build up to 16 over here without interfering with these, or sometimes you can just go this direction and maybe increase this one to 8 and then this one 16 and then 32. That's one way I can do it, but then we will have a problem where we will empty the tiles, and sometimes you just don't want to do that. So what I can try to do here is just increase the number but keeping the tiles. So I just want to have another 16 up here without moving these down here. So let's just continue to play here and see if I can get that. So let's see here. So now we have an 8 here, which is very, very good. Now I can move down immediately, but let's say I don't want to empty the tiles down here. I can try to do another little thing here, which is a little bit spooky. So we're gonna try to do this. Let's see here. And don't stress out. That's also one of the things in the game. As you can see, there we go. We were pretty lucky there. And then we can move 8. So now you can see I have a very, very good position, 60, 64, 32, and 16. So it's half each, all of them, which is good, because then now we just need to get an 8 up to here. Now we can see I'm blocked here by 2, but that is no problem. We can just continue to increase this number here. There we go, and we have 128. And let's see here if we can. Okay, I want to fill tall. There we go. But don't try to make it too complicated. It's very, very easy to make it too complicated. So what I want to do right now is, I mean, the only thing you need to know here is you don't want to move this one. You don't want to move the big number. And you want to always try to keep those other numbers that's high very, very close. There we go. So I want 64 there now. So I can just continue here. Let's see. Should we drive an 8? And also what you can do here is, instead of trying always to immediately increase this one to 64, so it's half of 128, what you can do is, now when it's on 32, you can gradually just increase these guys, and then it doesn't become too hard, but always increase this one a little bit, and then this one a little bit, and then this one a little bit. Or you could try to go the hardcore way and just go with half of 128 immediately and just focus on that. But I think it's easier actually to gradually build up the game here. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not an expert at this game, I mean, but it's a fun game. I mean, I like Numbos. I think it's fun. Okay, so now we have a very, very good position here. I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. And let's see. Now I'm in a danger position. Yeah, I always want to have a tile down there. Okay, 16. Okay, so now I want to have, let's say I'm gonna use focus right now on building this one up to 32, even though that one is a little bit low. 32. Maybe if I go down like that and then like this, 32, there we go. Very, very nice. And then we're gonna increase this one. And then we are going to increase that one to 16. 64, it's half. Yeah, 16, 30. Okay. There we go. So I'm doing pretty well here. But you always don't overthink. Don't overthink. And I want to increase that one. Maybe, yeah. So this time around, I wouldn't try to go with this one up to 632 immediately. Just go now with getting this one up to half of 16. So it's just easier numbers to work with. So now we just need to have another 4. So you just work up to a 4. And don't rush it too much, I guess. Now either I can go down like this. Yeah, I can do it like that. But then we are in a danger position here where I don't have a tile down here, and now I have to play this direction. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't mean it's super bad, but it's a risk. It's a risk you take sometimes, and sometimes you don't want to play with that. There we got a very, very good position here. 32-16. I'm sorry if I sound like a nerd in this video, but come on, man. It's a fun game. Okay, so I want to get that one up to 8. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop that down, and we're gonna do it like that. I have another 4 there. I'm not sure if I want that. Okay, now we have a very, very good position here. Okay, so let's go with that one up to 64 now, and now 32. Okay, and I want to make this video for those that really just want to have some fun. Yeah. Yes. And now I want to give that one 16. 16. I want to have another 2. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoa, okay. This one is blocking, but I'm sure I can get another. Okay, so now we have 16 there, which basically means, yeah, we're just gonna continue to increase that one. And yeah, you definitely gotta think more than when you play this game. Wow, it becomes hard, like for real. Okay, so 32. What I can do here is I can continue to try, yeah, what I can do here, I don't have to increase this one to 128 immediately by going the hard way here by trying to make another 32 here. It's probably very, very hard, but another easier way here is to get another 8 and then make this one 16 and then try to get that one over here. But yeah, we have a 2 there that's blocking, but maybe we can get up that 2 to a higher number. That can probably help things out a lot. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Can we get the 4 here? Oh, yes. Now we have a 128. There's a risk though going down that path because now I'm losing my position here. Let's and now we are in a very, very dangerous position here is when you have these both stacked but you don't have anything on top. So now you have to move up. Now you may make a fatal big mistake. See, yeah, it's getting kind of hard now. Okay, that one was very, very good. Still have the problem of having an 8 down there. Oh gosh. Okay, that's good. 64, that's half. But I still want to have that one lower. And that's the, I mean, that's the challenging part about this game. There's probably way better tips and tricks. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, it's getting low. Oh my god, one again. Oh, okay, there we go. Now you can see you kinda could get kind of screwed pretty easily if you don't try to pay attention. You are gonna get messed up. Okay, now that's bad. Okay, now I have a thing we can do here. Either I can go up that direction or I can go down, but that one is already filled, so maybe I should try to do a solo and crush it like that. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is getting kind of challenging. I mean, I moved it up still. Okay, I have it in a corner here, and I do have two of those. Maybe I should try. No, that's not a good idea. I want to get that 256, 128 both down the rabbit hole. Maybe if I do this. Oh my god, couldn't that one have spawned at another place? Oh yes. Oh my god, okay, another 256. Okay, 512. I'm still at some wishy water places. Oh my god. I want to have that one up in a corner. But it's getting hard. I need to block. I mean, I haven't learned fully how to. Oh yes, that's good. That's really, really good. That is good. Oh. 16. There we go. 8. Hit that one down. Another. And another. But it's kind of like crack, I mean, or I don't know, but it's fun. And I mean, the more you play, probably the more risks you are willing to take, and that's not always the best thing. Sometimes you can get bored playing the game, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. Some tips and tricks there. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can become a better player at 2048. Peace out.